Hey guys, welcome back to Britton Farms Homestead. Today we're going to go over something that's very important. If you're growing a garden, you have a homestead, even if you're just growing stuff in pots on your back deck or in your window at your house, it is very vital and important to save seeds. Saving seeds ensures that you'll have seeds to plant next year, so you'll have a harvest. I believe it was year before last year or year before last. Seed companies, during COVID, there was an explosion of people that were at home. Everything was shut down, and they wanted to be more self-sufficient and decided to start growing gardens. So the seed companies had a hard time keeping up with the demand of seeds. So it is vital that if you can, and you have something that you can save seeds from that will produce next year, that you can plant and produce next year, that you save all the seeds that you can. Today we're going to go over how to save pepper seeds. And I'll show you the different kinds of peppers and what you need to look for and what you need to do to save these seeds. Come along with us and we will go ahead and look at these. So with peppers, when you want to save the seeds, you want to pull the most mature peppers. And we'll start with our cayenne peppers here. So this is a cayenne pepper, and it's red. It is as ripe as it's going to get. You can pull these and eat them when they're green, but you don't want to save those for seeds. You want the red ones for seeds, because if you take the green one and you save the seeds out of it, not all the seeds are mature in it to plant and be good for the following year. If you wait until they're red, more seeds on the inside are going to be mature and be able to germinate and produce another plant next year. I'll show you what's on our cayenne pepper plant. Right here, this is our cayenne pepper plant. And you see these are green and they're starting to turn red. There's one that's totally green. And then you have some over here that's red. These are the ones that we want to pick for the seed, is these, the red ones, because most of the seeds on the inside are going to be mature. And mature as they're going to get, the green ones will have immature seeds, and not all of them are going to germinate. More of these out of the red will germinate than the green. So we'll pick some of those that we're going to go ahead and use to get the seeds out of. And what we don't use, we'll grind up and make cayenne pepper out of these. Like we'll dehydrate it and make just pepper out of it. And that one is really ripe. That one is really good to get the seeds out of. See how it's really wrinkled? You would prefer all of them to look that way, but these that are red, these orange ones in my hand here, I'm gonna let those turn red before I bust them open for seeds. But these right here that are just red, those are good too, but you would prefer them to be like this. Let's move on and see what other kind of peppers we have. And this is a jalapeno plant, but all these are green. So just like the cayenne, I don't want to pull seeds out of these. I want this to turn red before I start harvesting seeds to make sure everything is mature on the inside. The seeds are mature and would germinate well next year. I have a bell pepper plant here, and these are also green. We want these to turn red before we save the seeds out of them. That's another jalapeno. This is a jalapeno plant, but looky here, we've got one down here at the bottom that is red, and that's exactly what we want. And this is a jalapeno. We have one that's working on turning red down here, just hasn't made it yet. This is a jalapeno. This is a cherry pepper, I believe. I believe that one's a cherry pepper. Here we have morning glories growing up the banana pepper plant, but this is a banana pepper plant here. And these are, again, good to eat, just like they are, but we want them to turn red to save the seeds. Now this devil of a plant right here is ghost peppers. And most of them are red and they're still on here because they're just so blasted hot that we can't do anything with them. I mean, you can use one for a massive pot of chili, and it's a hot pot of chili. So we're just gonna, we do want to grow more later on. That one looks good right there. It's kind of dried up some. But these ghost peppers, you see that they're green. This is a green ghost pepper. And then they turn red. And when you're saving seeds from hot peppers, make sure you wear your gloves. You don't want to touch body parts or your eyeballs or anything like that after handling these from saving seeds. I'm back at the house now, and these are the peppers I have. I have a ghost pepper we're gonna get seeds out of. I have a cayenne pepper we're gonna get seeds out of. I have a jalapeno I'm gonna get seeds out of. And then we have this little hot sucker here, and it's a mystery pepper because we didn't label it. Another tip, guys, SHEDWARS tip, label your plants. Even sometimes when they put on fruit, you may not know what it is. I know it's a pepper, I can taste it and know that it's hot, but I have no idea what the name of it is. But I'm gonna save seeds out of it, and I'm just gonna label it hot mystery pepper, and we'll plant some more next year because they are good and we do like them. I just don't know what they are. So these are the 4 types of peppers that we're going to go ahead and get seeds out of. I gotta go get my gloves on. I'll be right back. You're gonna need some paper towels and label these because that's what the seeds are gonna go on. And we're gonna start with the jalapeno. So if you've never saved seed before, you're just gonna cut the top like this on this jalapeno. This is jalapeno, this is what we're starting with. And we're just gonna bust it open like that. Do not touch your face or anything after busting these open. Once you bust them open, you've got that juice on your hands. If you touch any places like your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and other places, you just don't want this. It could be a very bad experience. Anyway, there's a seed right there. I'm gonna save it. The rest of this looks like there's no seed in there. So, I don't know if you can see that. There's a seed in there. We're gonna take that one seed and we're just gonna put it on our paper towel. So we got one seed. Now we're gonna get the rest of these out of this jalapeno. And I have found the best way to do this for me anyway is go around and cut. I don't know if you guys can see that. Go around and cut it like this to get the inside to cut loose. Be very careful. If you slip, you could cut yourself. There's some seeds. We're gonna rake them off on the paper towel. And then we're just gonna cut right down the side of this pepper. And we're gonna bust it open. All right, look at all those seeds. They're ready to turn loose. We're gonna take it over here and just rub them out on our paper towel. So now we're fixing to start our little mystery pepper here. I already did one, but there's not very many seeds in them. They're just smaller peppers, so that's just the way it is. We're gonna go ahead and do our cayenne pepper now. We are now moving on to the devil pepper. This is the ghost pepper. that we have all of our seeds out of our peppers. We have them on a paper towel. I just rolled them up like this to get them inside so they wouldn't get mixed together, so all those peppers are going to stay right in there. I'm going to unroll this and just lay it out flat like this right here on the dresser. Don't put it in the sunshine. They need to be in a dry place, just anywhere inside that's not in direct sun. So you could put them on a countertop, you could put them on your dresser. That's where these are going, or on my dresser in my bedroom. But you would just keep them in a room temperature room, out of direct sunlight, and they need to be dry. You don't want to put them on top of the fridge or anything, because that's going to make it humid, because it's hot on top of the fridge. So just a room temperature place, spread out on this little paper towel like this, and in about a week these are going to be dry, and you can feel of them and tell at that point when they're good and dry. You can pick up the seed, and right now they're kind of bendy, like you can bend them with your finger, and they'll shrivel up and they'll be dried up, and they won't do that. They'll be like the seeds that you buy at the store. They'll be dried out, and then you can put them in a seed packet or wherever you decide to store your seeds. Thanks for watching, guys, and go ahead and subscribe, like, hit that bell notification, and thank you to everybody. We have hit over 1,000 subscribers. It's free to subscribe, so if you haven't, that's the best way to support our channel. Just go ahead and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We are lacking on watch hours. So we have our 1,000 subscribers, but we don't have enough watch hours. So if any of you have any extra time, pull up one of my playlists and watch some videos, or just let it play in the background, or when you go to sleep at night, whatever it may be. We're trying to go ahead and get monetized on YouTube. Thank you for watching, everybody. God bless you all.